I cannot tell you how proud I am to be an American and a Californian just by looking at you. Oh my Lord. Thanks for the blessing. God bless you. I want to start with this. I want you to think about this. There's a fire in my district, so let me tell them that I'm not going to respond. Absolutely. Pastor, do we have a reason to be disappointed in what's going on? Do we have a reason to be discouraged? Do we know the end of the story? Yes. And do we win? Yes. Today in America, 6,900 Americans used a gun to successfully defend themselves against a criminal. This happens every single day of the year. These people who would make it more difficult for us to get whatever gun we want, that we choose to defend ourselves in our homes, in our travels, in our businesses, in our recreation, in whatever we want to do as free Americans, will by definition take some of those people out of the 6,900 times that they have successfully defended themselves and put them into the category of victims. That's what gun control does.
That's right.
That's what gun control does. We've heard amazing presentations. Nikki, another lesson. Thank you. Thank you. Pastor, the emotions, the word, the foundation. Everybody who's talked about our Constitution, you've heard about it. I'm not going to go into that. What I want to do is I want to share with you what is happening right here in the Golden State, the place where we live. People come up to me and say, Sam, I'm getting out of here. I'm going to Nevada. I'm going to Oregon. I'm going to... And you know what? I tell them, hey, listen, this is my home. This is where I was born. This is where I live. This is where I raised my family. I love going to the rest of America. You know, the other side of the razor wire beyond the border of California, where free America lives. I love visiting. But I always look forward to coming back here and living in my home. And I love my home so much that I'm willing to fight for it, just like you are willing to fight for it. We are the most gun-controlled state in the country, bar none. We have more laws that infringe on our right to keep and bear arms than any other state in the Union. They are about to pass laws, and I say that they are about to pass laws in the halls of this legislature that will require ammunition registration. Registration of sellers, registration of purchasers. You have to give thumbprints every time you go out and you buy ammunition. And you know what? You know what? If a criminal, or us as law-abiding citizens, want to drive to Cabela's or Shields in Nevada and buy all the ammunition we want and drive back into California, we won't have broken any law. So what are they really doing? Nothing. All they are doing is infringing on your and my right. They are trying to make it more difficult because does registration solve crime? No. Does registration prevent crime? No. What does registration lead to? Confiscation! Woo! The message is out there. You are a very bright crowd. Senator De Leon wants to do that with legislation. We have an assemblywoman from the Bay Area who wants to ban high-capacity magazines. It's as if she doesn't understand that in California they're already banned. But what she wants to ban is she wants to ban limited-capacity 10-round magazines that look like they're high-capacity magazines. If you have one of these, you will be in violation of the law. The way her bill is written, if you have a flat sheet of any gauge metal, a long wire, and plans and dimensions on how to fold that and make your own magazine in your own garage, you're in violation of the law. And you're breaking the law. They want to trample on our rights, all under the guise of preventing crime, when in fact, not a single law that is passed or proposed here in Sacramento or in Washington, D.C. would do anything to prevent any of the massacres that have occurred.
That's right.
Do you understand that?
That's right.
So what is their intent? If not, you know, they can never control us the way they want to control us as long as we have guns. We have to make sure, we have to instill in their hearts the same feeling that Admiral Yamamoto had when he would say, why don't we invade the west coast of the United States? And he said, no way. Because behind every blade of grass there will be an American citizen with his own gun to shoot us. I've been working with gun owners in California for a long time, and if you're not a member, we invite you to be a member. But you know what? If you just want to know what's going on, Google us or go to our website, www.gunownersca.com, in order to get information and schedules for when every one of these bills are going to come before the legislature. Because one of the ways that we are planning to fight is not me as your lobbyist going before the legislature and giving them the truth, giving them the facts that they require to be generated, like
They don't want
the Department of Justice report that says that in California, over the last 10 years, we've had several years where 0 gun crimes were committed with a semi-automatic firearm in the state. 0. And in some, as many as 10. There are over 40 million guns in California. Last year, Californians bought 1 million new guns. In America, there are over 400 million guns. So those people that say that crime is on the decline, as is stated earlier, it's because of all the gun laws. That's a bunch of sheep-tit, Pilgrim. At a time when there are more guns in legal private possession than ever before, it's just that criminals are afraid of going after people they know are armed. Folks, be sure to pay attention, because we need you here not only today, but when we invite the sheriffs of our state. Sheriff DeAugustini, you heard his letter. I just read a letter this morning from the sheriff of Stanislaus County. I expect that we're going to receive many letters like this from sheriffs throughout the state of California, and we need to support them. And we are inviting them to come here together with their 4 stars on their shoulders, with their handgun on their hip, and stand before the legislature and say, hell no, no more gun control. You are not going to do anything else to disarm and put my residents in jeopardy.
That's right.
We have counties, like here in Sacramento County, where a new concealed weapons permit is being issued every 15 minutes. Is that a thing of beauty or what? We have Shaolin County springing up throughout the state of California. Do you hear about crime going up? Nope. Exactly the opposite. But when the sheriffs come here and we hold a press conference, we want to invite you to come and stand with them, to let the media know that they aren't alone, that they are supported by Americans and Californians from all over the state, and that we will stand behind our law enforcement officers. As Gun Owners of California invites them to come up here and testify on our behalf to carry our message, we need your help. So pay attention to our website. If you can participate by joining in any of the pro-gun organizations, that's your #1 duty. #1, be a part of the process. If you can't be here, support the people that are coming here and organizing events like this. I know this is a volunteer organization, and the people, you guys that have put this thing on, God bless you, man. It came out of left field. Let me tell you another thing that they want to do. They are considering taxing our gun rights. They want to tax every time we buy a gun, every time we buy a bullet. And I mean shotgun, rifle, handgun, 22 long rifle. Don't say that, because they're too dumb to know things about BBs and black powder and that kind of stuff. They know less than nothing about guns. All you have to do is read the legislation and understand that they don't know muzzle from a buttstock. There's a lot of buttstocks in here today.